Listen to me very carefully. If you are sitting there right now, retired, or you are looking at the calendar counting down the months until you finally say goodbye to the workforce, I need you to lean in. I need you to open your ears and, more importantly, I need you to open your eyes to the reality of your money. Because retirement changes the rules of the financial game completely. When you are working, if you have a financial emergency, you can pick up overtime, you can ask for a raise, or you can find a side hustle. But when you are living on a fixed income, when your life is funded by Social Security, a pension, or a structured retirement account, every single dollar has a job to do. And lately, I know what you've been feeling. You look at the price of eggs, you look at your utility bills, you look at your medical copays, and you feel this tightness in your chest. You realize that your month is lasting a whole lot longer than your money. So what happens? You're sitting on your couch, you're scrolling through your phone, or maybe your adult child tells you about this new technology, and you see an advertisement for an app called Brigit. And the advertisement promises you something that sounds like an absolute miracle when you are stressed out. It says, get cash instantly. No credit check. 0% interest. Avoid overdraft fees. And you think to yourself, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I need. I just need $50 or $100 to get me through until my Social Security check drops next Wednesday. You feel this immense wave of relief because you are terrified of your bank hitting you with a $35 overdraft fee just because your checking account balance dipped below zero for a couple of days. You ask yourself, is this the answer to my prayers? Today, I am going to explain exactly what Brigit is in simple terms, without any of the confusing tech jargon, because you need to understand exactly what you are putting your signature on. Brigit is what the financial world calls a cash advance app. It is not a traditional bank, and it is certainly not a charity. Here is how it works in plain English. You download this app onto your smartphone, and you give it permission to securely link directly to your checking account. The app then uses its technology to look backward at your banking history. It wants to see two things. It wants to see that your account has been active for at least 60 days, and it wants to see a predictable, recurring deposit. For a younger worker, that's a paycheck. For you, it is your Social Security check or your monthly pension. Once the app looks at your history, it gives you a score. If your score is high enough, meaning you have regular money coming in and you aren't completely draining your account the second it arrives, Brigit approves you for what they call instant cash. Now, don't let that name fool you. This is a small, short-term loan. They will allow you to request an advance of anywhere from $25 up to $250, and sometimes a bit more if you've used the app frequently and proven you can pay it back. You tap a button and that money is sent into your checking account to keep you afloat. Then, the app schedules a repayment date. And guess when that repayment date is? It is the exact day your next direct deposit hits your account. The very second your Social Security or pension check arrives, Brigit automatically reaches into your checking account and takes back every single penny you borrowed. On the surface, it sounds incredibly clean and harmless. They don't run a hard credit check, so your credit score doesn't get dinged. They don't charge you a traditional interest rate like a credit card does. If you can't pay it back on time, they don't hit you with a late fee. Instead, they let you request an extension within the app. So you look at that and you say, Susie, what could possibly be wrong with this? It's better than a payday loan, and it's cheaper than a bank overdraft fee. Are you kidding me? Look at the truth of what is actually happening here. While Brigit says they charge 0% interest, they do not provide this service out of the goodness of their hearts. To get access to those cash advances and to get access to their automatic overdraft protection where the app detects your balance is low and automatically sends you money, you have to subscribe to their Plus or Premium tier. And that subscription costs about $10 every single month. Let's do the math together, because true financial freedom starts when you master the math of your own life. $10 a month might not sound like a lot of money to you when you're desperate. You think, it's just a sandwich, it's just a cup of coffee. But $10 a month is $120 a year. Every single year, gone, just for the right to borrow your own future income. Let's say you are short on your electric bill, and you use Brigit to borrow $50 for 1 week until your Social Security check arrives. You paid a $10 monthly membership fee to borrow $50 for 7 days. If you calculate the annualized percentage rate on that transaction, What we call the APR, it is not 0%. It is hundreds of percent. It is an incredibly expensive way to move money around. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? What do you need to do today to protect yourself so you never have to invite an app into your checking account to bail you out? First, you must evaluate where the leak is. If utilities are your downfall, you need to call your utility companies immediately and ask to be placed on a budget billing plan. This takes your annual utility costs and divides them into 12 perfectly equal monthly payments, so you never get hit with a massive, unexpected heating or cooling bill that wipes out your checking account. Second, you need to look into local and federal assistance programs specifically designed for seniors, such as LIHEAP for energy bills or SNAP for groceries. There is no shame in accepting help that you paid into through your taxes for your entire working life. Do not trade your financial peace of mind for the illusion of quick convenience. You have worked too hard for too many decades to spend your retirement years trapped in a cycle of microdebt. Be the master of your money. Remember the law of money. People first, then money, then things. You protect yourself first. Stay safe, stay strong, and protect your hard-earned retirement.